please just meet some real people? Just, I mean, are you on the precipice of maybe just telling the universe, just bring me some fucked up people? At the very least, I'll be able to gauge how much I've changed. You know what I mean? But what kind of people have you been meeting? And is this you that you're meeting? Role played. Right. See, they want to meet real people, but they're not a real person. So what's going on? Awful videos of him. Confused. Why? Huh. What you do for work, you role played when it came to that. Let's flip out some letters and see if I can put together some kind of line of work that you said you were in. She's selling. ZC. This could be astrology. Koozies for somebody. Sock doc. Menopause. I was going to start a channel and talk about menopause, but I don't want to just keep manifesting that and stuff like that. I don't know, she said some weird shit like that. As there's a blank, so it could be that I'm drawing a blank. What did you say you did for work before? It's so many things. Yeah. Yet we have to be out in 6 days. Yeah, you get those people like, oh man, I fucking did everything. You know, can you do it now, please? Why do I always get you on the way down? SN. Nope. Not sure. Not sales. What have you done for work? Not sales. Huh. I guess that would be looking at the lining that would be greater and shinier and sparklier. That would be the easiest way to just sum everything up. Just, and we have ZK. Zonk. In the name of love. So, okay, I may have you walk into a bar or a restaurant in a button-down shirt and some dress pants. Tie's off, the shirt's unbuttoned like you just got done work. The tie could even be sticking out of the back pocket, right? And then what happens now when, I mean, eventually this catches up with you. I don't know how often you spend time in this bar. They spend time in this bar or restaurant, but eventually you either meet some people who are interested in what you're doing and they start having questions, or there's a meeting. Now this guy, it feels like you're a man, this guy has been surrounded by people who don't know much about this particular line of work. He got used to being there, right, on a barbed wire fence. I mean, another man just escaped from, was this prison, sir? I mean, that's clever right there. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't so, we could call it taboo, or just that you can't trust people at all and that they'll call and take a $5 reward to turn your ass in. But just think about the story behind. Think about escaping from jail or prison and not being able to tell anybody how you did it. It would drive me nuts. I would tell someone and then I would remove them. Just to get it out. Just, you know what I mean? Just so it's, oh, I am amazing. What is this? This is vapes as well. This could be manufacturing vapes and things like that. Oh no, just the cartridges. Oh no, just the, wow, or you invested in that. You know what I mean? My friend has a vape shop. I'm a silent partner. Yeah. Huh. Shells. Friend of mine, we get seashells and stuff, sand, and then a friend of theirs makes, yeah. Another woman said that she was security. Yeah. Huh. But let's find out why it's someone's like, security. Oh, it's the kind of security that they said they were. This isn't Blockbuster. This isn't your 7-Eleven in a bad neighborhood. This would be high profile security. This could even be like a professional security guard or Secret Service, something like that. You seem to be, see, this, whatever this devil shit is, it is a mix of alcohol, and they blame the jobs that they had. They blame this one. This is the one they bring up when the darker side of them is exposed or comes out. It's just, it's overdoing everything. She overuses my shampoo, or they overuse the peanut butter. They take 6 Advil instead of 2. Everything. They drink there is no such thing as just a few drinks. I can't leave a baggie out. Do we have an air traffic controller here, or is that another thing? There is a man, and a woman, who said that they did this. Did something happen where somebody's like, oh my God, I know my cat, he's got problems right now. He actually needs you. Somebody said that they were a pilot, or they used to fly and shit like that. Oh, I mean, I haven't done it in a while. It's a little rusty. I'll take my chances. You feel like somebody that loves being in this situation. I'll take my, and it's like, you will. I just need a pilot. That doesn't really require much. I've done it before. I just don't feel like doing it now. So now they know that you know how to fly. This feels like, and you could have met this person through some conversation like that. Like I'm different, and I need to. I can only be around, or even be in cahoots. Once they said this, something was weird with someone else who was also different. It's a big deal with this. Yeah. Dye my hair. They could be trying to pose as Dominican or Colombian, Cuban, or something like that. They could have dyed their hair raised. Did you listen to that break for love? Did you hear that or something? Psycho. Sure. And then Zan, and there was a Z, a blank, and then an N, so there could be someone named Zan that this is definitely for. Hold on. With the role played and work, there's also somebody here who is involved with some kind of directing, producing, acting, some shit like that. And you could have gotten involved with some sex stuff or sexier stuff, things like that. This feels like prostitution, videos, porn. I can't do this anymore. Everybody's either on drugs, or they look like they were and then their face never changed, or they come in smelling like alcohol. This person understands that they're different species. They're different. And I don't feel like they wanted to get involved with this. This could even be like an Emmy or a Grammy for some kind of, and I'm good with this. Yeah, I think I'm good. Like somebody's like, like turning down things, or even turning down what you'll get involved in. I'm thinking, I mean, I saved a lot of money. I'm not struggling for money. Is this is this the end? I mean, am I still thinking about what am I bringing in through law of attraction? I already brought it in. It's interesting. Eduardo. Hooga. Uh-oh. He's a sacred clown. This is why. Are you playing in your head when I said in my messages, you're only going to be able to be around or be friends with business partnerships with someone who's also like this? We're not all supposed to get along. You know, writing checks their asses can't cash. Huh? Is this a lot of people that it's like they look for the trouble, and if it doesn't come naturally, they will do something to bring that in. Yeah, I like the fact that you laugh about things like this. It's a shocking kind of, I have no choice but to laugh. But what does this mean for me and what I do? Right, for the people who are failing tests, STD tests, repeatedly, yes, this is, and for them coming in already in position. I mean, what do? Do we just show no faces now? Do we put masks on them and make it like a masquerade all the time? I mean, what do? Do I bring presidents in here? What am I supposed to do? Fucking Scooby-Doo? This is, Lizzie, is the universe going, I think we're good. I think we're good here. You made like 10 mil off of this, and I felt it was very low overhead. The lazy lizard. It could be the guys too, like, what's up with your cock? This isn't working? Whoa. I feel like someone's zapping me there again, but I'm not even angry. It just was a little shock. It was. And this could have even been that, oh, the men can't get their shit up for the women. Is that what it is? And I don't think that this guy in particular wants to get too deep into that. And the women are being cut out. It could even be that. I'm noticing, excuse me. Fucking Eduardo. Yeah. May I? I want to make sure this is what I'm seeing. We had 8 people scheduled today. 6 of them are men. Are these 2 women going to go through all these men? Am I missing something? Well, this is a porn shoot. Yeah. Is this a gay porn shoot? Somebody was adamant about the fact that they didn't want to get into that because there's a whole other lifestyle, underground type of darker lifestyle that comes with, like, there's the meth, and then there's the fucking they're missing. You know what I mean? Somebody had someone's cock thrown through the window. Yeah, with their name on it in Sharpie or something. So it gets a little dark. What do I do here now? And the guy's like, well, there's women here. Where? I'm sorry, are they in the dressing room? May I see the women that are here on set? I don't mean camera and lighting, I mean on set. Like, you have a special place in my heart next to the lower left ventricle. And you light up a room like a small bonfire and cause a similar amount of damage. Let's talk about this. Are you getting chest pain over this? With the heart. Huh. Well, the thing is here is that you were eating really bad food anyway. I think this is some of the other reasons they want some of you to get out of whatever this is. They used to have the food out. Things just started going away. Now either somebody is dipping into funds, or there's an addiction that's rampant here that may involve almost everybody. Are you noticing that even some of the people on the set behind the scenes look like they're getting high? I don't want anybody to start to use that excuse. If that is what happened, I want you to tell me. But if that's not it, please tell me that you willingly started getting high. But please don't tell me that it was putting your food through something else, because now, this has actually happened to people, possibly. Huh. See, when you've got into this, or you were into this before, like 20 years ago or something, this feels like a guy who was, and even could be some women that were very, very active in strip clubs. This could be Vegas and shit like that, and these types of women would care for themselves, and there were more of them. First of all, there were more women like this, women who saw this as a business opportunity. They were entrepreneurs. They put their money away and they moved on to other things. Now, some of them opened up their own clubs. Others, they went into something totally different, went to school and shit like that. But it's just different now. It's like they're all drunk or they're all high. It could even be that a lot of the guys aren't getting high, but the girls are in a certain situation, or it's the opposite for you. They're not even putting anything into it. I feel like they're coming in drunk, and they just kind of lay there. I could have called my ex-wife. I could have called just about every woman I've ever dated to tell them to come in and fill in for these women. I think I'm out. With the what are we gonna do? Is this gonna be Tales from the Crypt? You know, like Tammy does Tales from the Crypt. I bet there is a Tammy somewhere, right? Right from the fucking double wide to the double wide. Double wides all around. I mean, I guess the good thing is I don't have to worry about lighting and filters. We're going to have to dim the lights to almost... But is there a possibility that we can do something with contrast where the whole scenery is black and their bodies are just all white? I mean, there's no sexual parts being shown. I think what they're saying here is any business where it involves sex is what this feels like. Maybe it's taking a hit. And I think that some of it is choices of their own to get high, right? But what are they putting in some of the drugs now? Zinc? I mean, they spelled it the wrong way, but ZC, it could be zinc was being put, and that could be, and with that type of ingestion could be dangerous. Li, is this lithium battery acid? Li, Lily? Ill, too. They all look ill. They look sick. I can't even come up with some kind of like set for this. Usually they can work around this stuff because there's people who are very clever when it comes to these types of things. They enjoy challenges like that, but every day, yeah. FB and BF. What bacon fat? I don't know what they're putting that in. And PE, pesticide. So the pesticide we already said was being put in things because it was proven, maybe. It's possible, but we're not sure, that it could have been proven in some lab with some weirdos that frogs or mice, males, were fucking each other. And they could have been kissing, mating, laying, spooning, putting them in the same cages and everything. They could have put females in there, and the males stayed away from the females. So this could be that, this could definitely be that some of these people who got into this kind of shit could have, if they didn't actively have something to do with that, this would be, especially if it's transsexuals, and you're finding that there are a lot of transsexuals who are just angry. These are the angry ones. This could be something coming back to them where they had all kinds of shit put in their drugs. At the very least, with the pesticide, I feel like they tried forcing some men to be gay, and even drugging some of them and doing things to them, and that's a fucking no-no when you do that. I'm not talking about women right now, okay? I'm a woman. Of course I would have a problem for women getting drugged and having to be assaulted and shit while they're passed out or even just set up. Of course I would. Please, let me just be who I am. And if you don't like it, you don't have to deal with me. I can feel it. We can all feel it. So I just want to meet some real ass people, and I'm not going to, it's not going to happen here. Okay, for the guy that works in the warehouse where they make some kind of sex dolls, can you tell that they're only hiring certain types of people? And listen, excuse me, I'm not finished. If all of you were the same and on the same page like that, you have a few people in there who aren't gay, they're not into this stuff, and it's causing problems. I say be an unequal opportunity employer and only hire those types of people, and then you have this amazing environment where they're excited to work. They can mix joking around and banter and shit and laughing with working. These other people feel uncomfortable. Don't hire them. Don't have that duality there. You'll never have a lawsuit if you just don't hire them, and it's your fucking, you don't need a reason not to hire somebody. You could say, I just got a bad vibe. You're not hired. We're just made to believe we have to answer to things we don't have to answer to. What else playing now? Do my dirty work, scapegoat. Uh-oh. Do my deeds. Let's find out what other kind of jobs or why they're having some problems meeting some real ass people. Tell me something else. Thank you. Been part of a sports bra. Is this playing sports? This could be coaching. Or you are an athlete. It's like, I don't even want to be a fucking athlete anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know if this has something to do with that as well. I don't feel with that, like, we have a lot of transsexuals here, with particular, and some sports in particular. Some other ones, it's like, whoa. When does it become completely unfair? To the point where we have to boycott. Let's bring boycotting back. These are men playing against women in a sport where that just hasn't been the case. Awkward. There are some people who don't want anything to do with it. Being part of it, it's the competition, I'm guessing. I mean, I know do I want to commit to this? I thought that athletes were going to be cool motherfuckers, man. Yeah, I don't even care about the money. Are people not caring as much about wealth or fame, or am I doing this because I have a passion, or am I doing it for the money? King of Swords. This feels like Captain, some type of MVP. I mean, like, I don't really need any more money, you know? This could just be this. People who have a certain type of soul, something inside, a core, are just kind of missing. I think everybody's missing each other. Does that make sense? Where I'm willing to walk away from this if it means am I supposed to even be in this city, country, state? People are getting antsy. Like, I have 6 figures in the bank, and I don't really require much. Some of you are fucking single and you have no kids and you're not interested in this thing that you're doing, and you have more than enough money where I want to see shit. So, okay, there's a contract involved. Okay. Well, let me read the fine print. It may not be as bad. There's a possibility that for those of you who just got recent contracts, that the people who are involved in putting that together and the lawyers aren't even legit. I would hire the best investigator that you could, and you may be able to get out of some of these contracts, even if this is other jobs with... Am I really bound to this? I'll tell you, Brock, B-R-A, what if I do find out that either this isn't even a binding contract. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the infiltration with that part of our system, whoa. And some of the people who were in that and didn't have proper, and I don't want to do this anymore either. Some of them are like, I don't even fucking care about having this title, having this position. It just feels like letting go. I like it. So what's going to be the overall? This always bothers somebody. At the car wash. I just go through it. Oh. And for the people who you don't really care about wealth and fucking, you know what I mean? Is it fated for all the people, all of the special ones to be on the same page like that? Because they're bringing the movie or the show The Stand from Stephen King to me again. And that was about all chosen ones going through something, being forced to leave something behind, and then all meeting up somewhere. It could be a little off with how they meet up. Sacrifice. Yeah, okay. There's a rainbow in here, and I don't feel like, but it could be for many of you that you're never going. I really am never going to find somebody, even a friend, being this kind of person in this kind of environment with the people that are here now. People are taking a look around and just seeing either my friends changed, or I didn't even pay attention to what was going on here. It could be that the people I used to get along with are gone, and now it's these people, and I'm looking in magazines, and all I'm seeing is stuff about this, and they talk about this, and I'm some men are noticing the way that other men move and stuff like that. Some of you are noticing women. I'm just taking good look around and thinking to myself, like, this is my environment that I choose to be in every day. This is but I'm not meeting anybody where I feel I feel happy about the meetings that I have. So what do? Do I just stay in this situation now? This is just it for my life? If for some of you that say, can I please meet some real ass people? What happened here? Because if you ask, you always receive, right? This is tell me what happened. I asked. There's my intuition. That's it. This tells you how many real fucking ass people there are on the planet. I feel like you're still sitting here stuck. Like, I didn't plan on still being here. Just, you know what I mean? I mean, is this just it? I die like this in this community, in this church, with these people, with this family, with this board of people. And it could also be that a lot of things are being talked about now, and there could be damning evidence on her backing things up, and it could be, maybe we should just get out of this before, you know, it's a combination of, I should have just left this a while ago. Maybe this is the final kick in the ass before there's too much attention drawn to this, and there may be things connected to this that I'm not even aware of, that my name's going to be a part of. And it feels like that, a little bit of that, and shit, I forgot that I did those other things, and they're showing me in my dream the things that I've done. What if that shit comes out? Like, maybe I should just get out now. Feels like a lot of abandoning shit, but it's going to work out for everybody if people just go with what they're being kind of pushed to do. Whatever that is for you. See you.